Hey, what is up, my scrubby? Oh, that was way too loud. I said that way too loud. I was like, hey, I did it really loud. But anyways, welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the channel. And see, I already want to delete this video because I keep messing up. But anyways, so yeah, the second video for this week, and I told you I had another story this week for an encounter that happened a couple of months ago in the movies. So I just thought that maybe I should just pre-record it just in case I can't make the video later or something happens. So yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it, and I might talk at the end a little bit, but let's just jump straight into it. About like 2 months ago, I don't know, like it wasn't that long ago because maybe it was whenever X-Men came out. So it was a pretty good movie. X-Men was a pretty good movie too. But anyways, it was like the first day. I mean, it was like the day before it was supposed to come out or something like that. I don't even know how this happened, but so we went to go see X-Men, and pretty good movie. But anyways, that's not what the video is about. It's about what happened whenever we were watching the movie. So I sit down. I remember exactly how this happened. So we went to go get popcorn and stuff. I remember because the movie we were like super late to the movie, so we were like rushing around, and we were just like, fuck, we were just trying to hurry up and get popcorn and all that good stuff. And so we went to go get our popcorn and stuff, and then we sit down, and then there's no one sitting next to me because it was me, my brother, and then an empty spot, and then like a couple more people. So I was like, all right. So I like put my hand on the chair and everything. I was just getting pretty comfortable, and then but then like probably a good like 30 minutes into the movie, this guy comes in. I'm like, oh, okay, and I just like let him sit down, and I just move all my stuff. But anyways, that's not even with like, I mean, what the heck, how would that be a video? Anyways, so he sits down, and he's pretty normal at the beginning. But then he starts pulling out his phone, and he starts like moving like with his phone, and I'm like, okay. I mean, he's like basically like a bright ass flash, just moving around and stuff. And I'm just like, okay. But I mean, I kind of ignored it. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of like in the way, like trying to watch a movie and you just freaking in the corner of your eye just see flashing everywhere. But I mean, I wasn't gonna make a big deal about it. I was just like, okay, maybe he's just checking his emails or something. I don't know. So I was like, okay, whatever. It's not that big a deal. But then about a good 10 minutes go by. I mean, he's still using the phone, flashing it around and stuff. So I'm like, I really didn't care. I was like, okay, this guy's probably just doing something on his phone, and he wasn't really a big deal because at least he wasn't like talking or nothing. He was just doing something with the phone. So I was like, whatever. So 15 minutes go by, and then the people next to him are like, sorry, can you please put your cell phone away? It's really distracting. And he was like, he was really cool about it too. He wasn't like all like, like, man, what you say? He was just like, oh yeah, sure, don't worry about it. But he still had it on for like a good 2 minutes, and then so he's like, okay. But then when he was doing this, I was like, damn, man, it smells like weed. And I'm like, dude, it smells. And I'm like, whatever, you know what I mean? I didn't want to look because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna look because that's kind of invasion of privacy. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be like rude and just like look straight at what he was doing. So I was just like ignoring it. And I don't think the kid next to him understood what he was doing. I don't think so, because I mean, I'm pretty sure if you knew he was doing that, you wouldn't say, you're distracting. I mean, he just sounded annoying. Like, the other kid was more annoying than the guy that was using the flashlight. I mean, he was probably like 30 years old. Maybe. Like, he was older. Like, you could tell he was older. And so, he's like, I guess he was done, doing the rolling. And then he tells me, like, okay, when I come back up, can you wave your flashlight so I can see, where I sat? I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. And then so he leaves. I'm like, okay. I mean, I got pretty comfortable again, and then I see him and I start waving the flashlight to get his attention, and then he comes back, and of course you could just smell it. You could smell the green on him. And then I didn't really care though. It wasn't that big a deal for me. I mean, I was just trying to watch a movie, you know what I'm saying? So that happens, and then like about like 5 more minutes go by, and I guess he starts doing it again, doing the the thing. And then the guy's like, oh, dude, can you please stop? And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, dude, I'm sorry. And he just stopped. Like, I guess he just put everything away, and he was like, okay, I guess that's it. And then like at the end of the movie, he's like, dude, I'm sorry for getting mad at you. It's just that it was really distracting. It's like, no, don't worry, guy. Don't worry, man. I understand. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck? I would beat his ass. He's fucking a little bitch. And I don't know. In my opinion, he wasn't that annoying. Like, not enough to be like, sir, you're really like. He sounded gay too, and I was like he just sounded like so like he sounded like Louis, sophisticated. I'm like, dude, just let him be. He's doing his thing. Let him go. and you could tell that that's what it was, because then he left the bag in there too, and I saw a little bit of some, and I was like, should I take it? But anyways, so yeah, that was pretty stupid. I mean, I don't know. I know it's kind of just like, I don't know, it was just dumb overall. But I mean, movie was good though. Movie was good. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more, and that's it from the Scooter Bean.